7:14 on this. Let me turn it down. Friday
the 13th?
Did I say that?
Okay.
I knew it. I just didn't say anything.
Yeah.
That's
Another day.
Yeah.
Halfway through the month, coming up on Thanksgiving.
Yay.
Coming up on getting rid of the rest of the leaves falling off the tree. And went out last week. We mowed and ground them all up, and Linda was blowing them, and I was making a mess. And, you got to do it. You got to get rid of them. You can't leave them in front of the house. You can't. You got kind of limited options there. So mulching's probably the best.
Out the back door.
Well, I thought about that, blow. I did it last year, actually. We just blew them off the side of the bluff, and it worked pretty well. But it's it was good. Had a little bunch. You just kind of enjoyed the day.
Yep.
That's kind of what tomorrow's going to be like that too. But tomorrow we've got we're going to run out to Harrison. The 3rd District is having 3rd District Republican organization's having a meeting in Harrison tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
At 9:00. And so we're going to run out there. And we had the Republican organization, Marion County Republican organization yesterday. And the Women's Club met. And
yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Grab a microphone.
Yeah.
You were there?
Just that little
bit.
Yes.
Yes. Just, you leave it down.
Okay.
Just raise it up. They'll talk.
Okay. While Bob adjusts the microphone there, this is more like hand-to-hand combat, really. Go the other way. There you go. We're giving microphone lessons here, folks.
There we go.
Microphone stands 101.
Live radio. Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
Be prepared. God help us.
We had a prayer.
Yeah, he did help us. He did. We're here. So you were there at the meeting yesterday, and you spoke to the women there, and you met women from Boone County.
Yes, and I got to meet your lovely wife.
Yes, indeed.
And yes, it was really nice of them to invite me to come and speak, and I think it was informative for them.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been invited to speak in Harrison for the Boone County Women's
awesome.
Republican meeting also. So that'll be in January. Yeah. So yes, we had a good evening, I think, and I think it gave them some things to think about.
That's the whole idea.
Yes.
You think you don't know what you don't know until you start to get involved in something like, oh, I hadn't thought of that way.
Yes, and now we do have good defensive training for regular people in our area, so they don't have to go out of town, drive, spend the night to get some defensive firearm training. So,
and like the places that you see on the different TV shows on like the Sportsman's Channel and stuff like that. I mean, you're really doing a lot of the same thing with that.
Everything that we teach is about defending yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the things that you see are, target competitive. A lot of times you see stuff that looks more police oriented.
Yeah, when they're attacking buildings.
Yeah, this is not about going after anyone. It's about defending yourself. Mm-hmm. And so that is our focus, because of that stuff's neat and it's cool to learn, but it isn't necessarily practical to us in our lives. We don't do that. So unless you do that, then you're it's fun, but it's not realistic training for us. So we want to do things that are realistic for us, which is going to be self-defense and not, yes, let me go find the bad guy and take him out.
No. There's other people get paid to do that.
Yes.
So that was part of the event from yesterday, and there's just a lot of things going on. It's fall. Tomorrow's Paul Bunyan at St. Peter's. Breakfast will start, I think it goes like from 7 to 10-ish, I think. So you can stop by there, get yourself a little snack or two.
The Paul Bunyan breakfast is so awesome.
And
they always wind up having it when I go to be out of town.
I thought you were going to be going out of town, actually.
As soon as I say goodbye, I'm going to be eastbound and down.
And then this morning we have the Realtors are loading trucks for the different food pantries for the Feed Our Children program. The Realtors donated the money, raised the money in different variations, whether it's from just straight donations and going out and hustling things up to 50-50 raffles that we have at different Realtor events, that type of stuff. And and I'm not going to have a number. I'll have a number next week of how many meals are going to be raised and given out today by the realtors over. We'll be over by Hobby Lobby at 8 o'clock, loading those trucks up and supplying, helping people have a better Thanksgiving and Christmas. Just part of what, among the many things the realtors do, that's a big charity for us right now. And then the Special Olympics is obviously a big charity as well. It's always been the state thrust has been in Special Olympics. But Feed Our Children, we find, has been a good cause here because of the area that we're in. You know, we're not north central Arkansas, we're the Ozarks, and it's a little different for folks living here than it is in some of the other places. So we're able to help some people out, and that's a very, very good thing. I'll hit this real quick.
Where would we be without all the charitable?
Well, yeah, I mean, and I mean, like I said, the Knights of Columbus that are sponsoring the breakfast tomorrow. I mean, they've got a litany of things that they
men and women over there,
that they do over there, and it's amazing, really. You know, the Marucks and the different houses over by the hospital and those services that they provide, for, whether it's for diabetes, the cancer center, the different things that the Center for Aging that help people, and there's no cost for any of that. I mean, you can go in and you can get a wig if you need it. You can get diabetes drugs if you need it. There's classes at the senior or the Center for Aging, the churches. I mean, we're so blessed to be here, and we really are. I don't know that we think about that as often as we should. You know, you get up in the morning, you look out, and it's a beautiful day, and there's no, you know, we don't have the issues that a lot of other places have, and that's one of the things that I say. We sell quality of life. You know, you can buy 3 bedrooms, 2 baths in a lot of places, but you can't buy this area, the people that are here, and it's not for everyone. I mean, it's some people come and there's, well, there isn't enough nightlife, there isn't enough shopping, there isn't enough this or enough that. That's fine. God bless you. Have a good life and enjoy.
Mm-hmm. But the same token, 2.5 hours to X&A Airport, you can fly anywhere you want to.
Exactly. You know, we want to go big shopping. I got no trouble jumping in the car and blowing up to Springfield for a day and going to Bass Pro and walking around through Sam's Club or whatever it may be. That's fine. You know, just kind of get out, stretch your legs, see something different, go to Fuddruckers or go to, you know, whatever. Yeah. Just to get a little something different and then come back here.
Yeah, because then you know, see the traffic there and go,
you know, you could,
oh
yeah,
so
you
good.
go, oh yeah, and it partly does reinforce that. You know, I go up to Chicago and I go like 3 days, 4 maybe. It's time to come back. I've had enough, and I mean, I'm a Chicago guy. There's no doubt about that. But it's not the same. You know, after being here, your attitude's a little different.
Have you felt that your pace has now slowed down?
I used to be, you know, you got A personalities and Bs. I was a double A. I mean, well, I was. I mean, I had a full-time job with the police, and I was the police. And I had also a job at the United Center, and I was actually somebody there, too. So I had like 2 full-time things going, different guys working for me, and guys and girls working for me in different locations. And it was an adjustment, you know, and it takes a little bit, but I mean, we're in now, obviously, after this many years, but it probably took, you know, I don't know, maybe not quite a year, but it probably took a little while, you know, because you're just used to a different way of doing things. You're used to a different pace of life. And, but this has been heaven. I told my guys back at the United Center, I went back and I told myself, I'll live 10 more years down here. Good years, not just 10 years, but 10 good years down here than if I had stayed up there. And you hear that from people all the time, you know, those that have been here for a while.
And there's certainly no lack of things to be involved in here.
No, ma'am.
So if you want to be that busy,
I tell people that you're going to be as busy as you want to be. If you're coming here and you think, oh, there's nothing here, there's nothing to do, believe me, you will find things to do. You'll find as much to do as you want.
And it's fulfilling things.
Exactly. I mean, you can do everything from knitting little caps for cancer patients to working in the hospitals to just the library. Pick something that you can do.
Mountain Home PD, along with Baxter and Sheriff's Office, Mountain Home Citizen Police Academy Alumni Association are doing the free child safety seats tomorrow at Home Depot.
There you go.
Right.
Those are expensive.
Yes.
Yeah. Those are expensive. They're like $30.
But that academy, the Mountain Home Police Department Academy, those are all volunteers. Those are all people trying to come up with something to help the community.
Yes.
And so plug this real quick. Is your child safety seat in correctly? Do you need one? Stop by Home Depot from 9 to noon yesterday. Mountain Home PD, Back County Sheriff's Office, and the Mountain Home Citizens Police Academy Alumni Association will help you.
And that's from 9 till noon tomorrow at Mountain Home.
Mm-hmm.
You can see me at Home Depot in Mountain Home. Yeah. The biggest thing with the seatbelts is they're not put in, those seats aren't put in right, and that's so that even if you've got one in your car, just go by, have them take a look, and make sure that it's snugged in the way it's supposed to be, and that's a good thing to do. And bring your child and your vehicle. I mean, you can't just go and say, "Hey, give me a car seat." No.
The child seat is fitted for the child
and for that vehicle,
and in that vehicle,
right? Yeah. So like you say, your primary the vehicle that you've usually taken the kids to school or to shop or whatever, and that's the vehicle you want to bring,
right?
Let me hit these so I don't forget. Right. I actually told people to listen today because we were going to talk about stuff.
Okay.
There were 47 new listings came on, 10 parcels of land, 11 commercial buildings, and 26 homes came on the market. They came on in a range of $20,000 to $750,000. The average price coming on the market this week was $169,000. There were 20 sales, 3 parcels of land, a commercial property, 16 homes sold this week, which is down from last week. But 16 homes sold, and they sold in a range of $42,000 to $285,000. Average sale price was $129,000. The average listed price was $140,000, 133 days on market. So we had $2 million in the close this week. Last week we were 4 point something.
So $2 million.
Because you never know, but $2 million. So we're still way over. We're over 100. 31 properties expired. 45 properties had price exchanges. Price changes, excuse me. There's 59 pending. There's 906 homes listed on MLS.
906?
906.
That's coming down.
It is down. And when those are homes that are listed as active in some form or another, but if I just go to just active, taking out those that are contingent or there may be a right of first refusal, something indicating that there's a contract on that home going forward, there's 835. So there's about 70 odd houses that are under some form of contract to be sold going forward. I mean, halfway through November, that's a pretty big number.
Where were you about 6 months ago on that? Weren't you somewhere around
we were
10,
around
60?
Oh, yeah, we were around 11.
Close to 1,100, weren't you?
Yeah. So, and it usually it falls off some in the fall. People either don't want people think that nobody's going to buy my home now, even though we have 2 closings today. Business has been going forward. We've got a couple that are down. We're down from Oklahoma that called Linda when they got home, and they said, we're going to call you back Saturday. We're going to write on that house that we saw with you. I'm showing houses this afternoon. So there's people that are looking for homes. There's people that are coming here. They're still traveling. People are going to be here for the holidays. People just are on the road again. I mean, they're out moving around because the weather's nice, gas is cheap, and people are able to that have the thought that, well, we're going to be moving, we're going to be retiring, we want to start to look. Those people are out, and we've had people just coming through to take a look, buy a house. They thought they were going to go to 3 other locations. They came here and they saw here, and they were, okay, I don't need to see anything else. Find them a house and put them in it.
Wow.
So that's what we do. We help people to get to that point. So like I say, there's been, for 2014, there were 766 sales for $92 million. For 2015, there's been 832 sales for $103.2 million. So I want to thank Sandy Flaming. We got a closing with her today, and Roger Talbert from Peglar. I want to thank him. And my honey, who's brought some people into the listing that we sold last Friday. But things are moving forward. You may see us in the Mountain Echo and in the Bulletin, hopefully too, but our senior real estate specialist designation is mentioned in there, and there's an article in the Echo, which is very nice of them to do that.
Of course, Bob and Lyndon Zdora, the Z-Team Century 21 LeMac Real Estate for all your real estate needs. Your phone number and location?
Phone number is 870-405-0793. Take a look at the webpage, retiredtoarkansas.net. Give us a call. we'll make an appointment. We're not like just sitting around in the office waiting for things to happen. Things are moving forward.
Give the Z team a call, 405-0793. Time for the news. Be right back.